megalomaniac life that you live. Everything about you and about, kids are, listen, and don't even get me started, because a lot of you post about your kids, but you only post about your kids because they're a fucking extension of you. You're such a narcissist. That's the only reason why, it makes you proud to show off your kids. Because they're just an extension of you, and it's just another way for you to be a megalomaniac. Another way for you to just kind of talk about yourself. You know what I mean? And I mean, that's no shade, no tea. I mean, I love seeing y'all kids out there, I think it's beautiful. I think it's amazing. I do. Don't roll your eyes at me. Because it's really not a shade thing. I'm just saying it. We all have to examine ourselves on some level. I post about myself all the time too. Shit. And that's actually what makes me check myself and have these conversations with you, is oftentimes it's probably after I've checked myself about something. So just know that leadership doesn't mean boss. The direct denotation is not boss. I know that's the connotation, but that's not the denotation. Being a leader means being of service to the people. And the higher positioning you are in leadership, the more people you get the opportunity to serve. That's all that means. Just means you get the opportunity to serve more people, to have people truly see how much you care about people. The last job that I worked at, and we won't get into this too heavy, but the last job that I worked at, I knew from the very beginning that the owner of the company was a failure, just because of his awkwardness with people. He was so awkward around people, and it wasn't even in a way of like, socially awkward because I'm weird. It was more so in the way of like, I've only known this position of leadership. I've only ever known this. I've never had to humble myself to a myriad of people before. So, truly who I am intrinsically is not a person who can truly serve the people. Truly. I like to see service happening, but I'm not a guy who's in servitude to people. I don't even know how to do that. Therefore, he failed as a leader. So understand what you're saying when you want to be a boss. Understand what that means. If you want to be bossy, that means you want to be in service. That's what that means. If you want to be a leader, that means you want to be of service to people. Not the other way around. Speaking of being of service to people, congratulations to the Tallahassee Mayor, Andrew Gillum, who just won Florida's Democratic primary for governor. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. He will be facing the Republican nominee, Ron DeSantis, in November for the governor election of Florida. Now, if Andrew Gillum wins, he will be obviously the first African-American governor of the state of Florida. And right now he is still breaking records, having been nominated as the first African-American nominee for governor in the state of Florida. So give it up to him. This is really just big and major, and congratulations to him. And I really hope that this man, really has the opportunity to change the political figuring of the state of Florida, who, has really always been, as far as my lifetime, has always been associated with political racism, if we're going to be honest. So this is major for Florida. Good for you guys. Speaking of big and major, how many of you fools went to the Afro-punk festival over the prior weekend? Well, not millions, but many people descended on the great borough of Kings, Brooklyn, for last weekend for the Afro-punk festival. The annual event was marked with performances by Miguel and one of my very favorite, Erykah Badu, as well as I believed her performed, and I believe that there was some other performances. Now, I didn't make it. However, I did hear from some that there has been a whitewashing at the Afro-punk festival. That's right. I said a whitewashing. Why? What do you mean? Well, apparently, if you looked, a lot of people told me that truly in the VIP area of of the Afro-punk festival, it was predominantly white, and that some people got kicked out for wearing a shirt at the Afro-punk festival. I believe the shirt said something to the effect of Afro-punk sold itself for white dollars, or whatever the case is, who knows, but those people were kicked out, and the irony of then seeing all these white people in the VIP area of the Afro-punk festival. I mean, listen, those people paid their money, so congratulations to them. However, some people are still very mad. Now, did y'all go? Did anybody go? I know some people that I know went. I didn't ask them, how was their time, but I assumed that it was good. I really would have only wanted to go for the performance. I mean, I feel like every year the Afro-punk festival becomes more about who can dress in the most kind of obscure looking outfit so that they can be photographed and adored by millions of people through social media or whatever. So it's really about who can dress the most weirdest every year and who can get the most fucking attention. And, that shit is kind of played out for me. I think in the beginning, it was really about artistic expression and Black kids coming together. We don't really get the love of the Coachellas and the South by Southwest and the this festival and the that festival. And, there's nothing really that was for us that was purely like, hey, we can come to the park and we don't have to be violent and we can have a good time and listen to our, weird artists who, aren't trapping out here, but just are here to have a good time, whatever. And then I think it just kind of evolved into something else, whatever it is now. Well, there is an organization looking to make Afro-punk Black again. And this could be found on organize4.org. So, if you are interested in making at the Afro-punk festival Black again, there you go. I don't know. What was y'all opinion on it? I just saw a lot of pictures. I saw some video. I didn't see anything crazy. And honestly, none of these videos and pictures that I saw was really marred by anyone saying like, oh, it was too white or anything. I just heard people had a good time. But tell me, what's your opinion about all of this? Hopefully, if you went, you had a good time. Speaking of a good time, so Nicki Minaj's ex, Safaree, just keeps winning. Safaree Samuels just inked a 7-figure deal. I'm telling you, these motherfuckers are going to the Christian school of making money. Safaree Samuels just inked a 7-figure deal with the sex toy giant, no pun intended, Doc Johnson. If you know about Doc Johnson, then you know. If you don't know, you better find out. But I know about Doc Johnson. How you doing? The deal includes a life-size mole of Safaree's penis. Oh, my God. Okay, we'll get into that later. Pre-orders will be taken starting in December. And, is anybody going to get the Safaree dildo? I would get one. I would totally get one. If you've never seen Safaree's dick, well then, bitch, you're missing out, okay? Because as dicks go, first of all, let's be honest, dicks are not cute. They're not cute. They're not something that you see, you'd be like, well, now see, that is a good looking dick. That's never going to happen, at least not in my case. Have you ever been eye to eye with a dick before? If you've been eye to eye with a dick before, them shits is not cute. They're just like, they're this like appendage that looks kind of weird as appendages go. But as appendages go, most appendages are weird looking anyway. I mean, arms, feet, like this shit is weird. This nigga got this fucking shit hanging in between. I don't know. They're weird. But anywho, I would definitely look this gift horse in the dick, and I would definitely buy Safaree Samuel's plastic penis. What say you? Even if you didn't buy, okay, whatever. Listen, that's just me. Spray in hairline and all, I would get one. Because it doesn't, Safaree's annoying ways are not included. So, like, you get all the fuss without the muss. I love it. Listen, if you've never had, let's have some real talk. Have you ever had, like, a really amazing Zildora before? Like, not like, all right. I mean, if you've ever had, like, a really good... Now, some of the girls tell me that actually Candy's bedroom candy dildos are actually very good. A lot of the girls say they love it. A lot of the girls are into Candy's Dildora. Now, I've never had one of Candy's Dildoras before, but I have gone out and I have bought some really amazing, amazing Dildoras. Now, I tend to really prefer a more realism thing. It's like, to me, I think of it like a weave. If I'm not going to go to Party City for a good wig, you know, I'm going to really make an investment. Like, hello, I don't want my Hello Kitty all next to something that costs $7. No, make an investment. Like, think about it. Do you want your Hello Kitty next to something that only costs $2? $5? $10? $10 make you holla? Maybe. That's on you. But for me, you come in there near my Hello Kitty, okay? You better know, okay? That we're going to spend a little money on it, okay? We're going to spend a little money. And so I would make the investment. I say all that to say that Safaree, you got a customer in me because the proof is in the pudding. And if you don't know, you better look it up, okay? And look it up before your president takes Google away, because I think that he really is coming for the Google girls. He is coming for them hard body karate. Now, if you haven't heard this story, your president is now currently saying that Google, along with other search engines, are basically allowing for political spin to happen. And they're kind of, basically what he's saying is he doesn't like the shit that they be talking about him and about any of his political cronies. And he believes that shit is false, even though it's not. He believes that shit is false, and he wants to basically shut the girls down. He does not want these girls to be able... Basically, your president is damn near ready to just take that Fifth Amendment right, okay? So, is that the right amendment, you guys? Because I don't want to be out here sounding like an idiot, but I'm just saying, use Google while you can, because your president is going to take it from you. That's y'all's friend. That's y'all's friend, not mine. Okay, so what's next on the agenda? Hello. Can we please talk about yours and my Auntie Retha? Now, yesterday, what promises to be at least 5 days of celebration for the homegoing of one Miss Aretha Franklin started out yesterday with a public viewing of her body, which was brought to memoriatorium at, I want to say the Charles, what is it, y'all? Anyway, somewhere in Detroit, Michigan. And did y'all see her shoes? Did you see? Listen, let's talk about the slave for a moment. Did y'all see her homegoing outfit? Bitch, yes, for these red shiny pumps, okay? She said, bitch, if I'm going to meet the maker, he's going to love my outfit. That's what the first words out his mouth is going to be. Girl, you look like you just rode on the freeway of love in that outfit. She looked amazing. She looked amazing. Now, I was with someone and they said that they would have wanted to see her dead body. Cause the photographs that we've all seen they're like shots of her head, and then you see her, like, her outfit and her shoes, but you're not seeing an actual, like, face. And someone said they wanted to see her face, and I just thought to myself, like, wow, that's weird. Like, I don't feel like, I don't know her. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's a really intimate thing to see her in, her shell in that way. I feel